Greetings everyone, I'm RTR and I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome to some Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I mean, the past couple of days have been very weird with Missing Link being cancelled. I didn't cover that because I don't really want to cover Missing Link. Maybe I'll talk about it some other day. But here I am, 2 in the morning, just browsing Twitter. And I'm just going through, you know, I ain't sleeping, bro. A little insomniac moment. Just going through and I see an image of Sora I have not saw before. And I'm like, sorry, what? Like, I've not seen this. Is this like a fan render or something like that? And I see more people. Then I see more people, and I'm like, what's going on? So I quickly just check the Kingdom Hearts Twitter, and the images. Like, I'm assuming they must have done this because of the Missing Link cancellation. Like, they probably want to keep quiet as much as possible, which is a good thing, I guess. It means they just have deliberately just not shown anything for a while, so we're going to have to go through. I mean, I've seen the images, but we're going to try and go through bit by bit. We have a post from the English Kingdom Hearts community and then a post from the Japanese account. Slightly different, as we'll get to in a second, but I'll read through them both. So this one says in the English one, to our Kingdom Hearts community, we are currently working hard on Kingdom Hearts 4 and will continue pouring ourselves into our game's development. We have decided to make this an experience that lives up to your expectations. God, I hope so. Then we have a follow-up post saying, we've seen how excited you are and we are truly grateful from the bottom of our hearts. We are equally excited and cannot wait to share more about Kingdom Hearts 4 when the time is right. Until then, we appreciate your patience. And I believe the Japanese one says something very similar. Yeah, thank you for your continuous support of the Kingdom Hearts series. Kingdom Hearts 4 is currently in development. We'll continue to focus development so we can create a work that meets your expectations. We would appreciate it if you give us a little more time. So before we delve into the pictures, I just want to say that I'll put it on screen for you guys to just already see. I think that we're not going to see it at Summer Games Fest, and that was a lot of people's hope at the moment, that we are going to see it at Summer Games Fest. The fact that we're getting images could mean that this, like, I imagine all these shots are probably going to be in whatever trailer comes next. When that is, we don't know. The fact that they're using the phrasing, we need a little more time. Like, where is it here? Like, and like until when the time is right. So I don't think it's going to be Summer Games Fest ready. I don't think it is going to be yet. So I was hoping, and before this post, I really was hoping we were going to get a Summer Games Fest announcement. I just don't think we are, unfortunately. Like, it could crop up. It maybe could crop up. Like, maybe this little more time could mean, like, a month. We don't know yet. But I think they might just do it in their own time. If not, Tokyo Game Show at the end of the year. I really hope it's not a Tokyo Game Show, because that's a bit too late for me. I'm really anticipating a middle of the year announcement, end of the year, next year release date. But the fact that we're getting more screenshots and whatnot, blah, 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 I won't waste any more time. Let's jump right into it. So yeah, so as we can see, this is I think the Japanese account, and this is the English account. So as we can see here, there are two very big notable differences. Is the main screenshot at the top, like the battle thing, is taken from two different sections of the same area. Looks like it's just one's from the front side. We see this little section here that Sora goes through in the trailer. I do have the original trailer popped up here as we can go through in a bit. I believe it is, yeah, this sent a little bit of glass here. We can see that Sora runs up this building and goes through like this little segment here. That is this. I think he's running up this tower here. Could just be a random tower, but you know, who knows? I'm gonna randomly delve into this shit. It's 2 in the morning. I'm tired, bro. So yeah, let's just like, and then another very small notable thing, if you notice, to this one of Mickey here, which you can play. We are playing as more Guardians of Light. We are playing as Mickey here in what looks to be the libraries of Scarlet Arcanum. And it's a very small difference, but it's just literally just like frames in between, as you can see there. Nothing too notably big. So let's dissect all these images one by one. I guess we'll start with the big one here. We'll start with the Japanese one. We can see Sora here. We're using the new like chain ability, the new build ability, like using this Keyblade chain to. It looks like, you know, this is flow motion. I just realized this is flow motion. So what he's done is he's like created like this spiral chain, and he's using flow motion to ride it up. You can see his the blue shoes here, and then the nice little sparkles. You see that in Kingdom Hearts 3 when you do flow motion, like it's the blue sparkles and stuff like that. Looks like we're fighting some Neo Shadows, some like new type of like Neo Shadow Heartless, and then these guys are completely new. Let's see if we can scroll in here. We have a random guy in the background here, like no idea. This is like some weird wobbly. Everything looks so good. It is kind of blurry because I'm zooming into a Twitter photo. But oh my, like this looks pretty good. The fact this is being captured. This is the first shots of Unreal Engine 5 we're seeing as well. I know it sort of looks a bit weird in the face here. I will just point that out. Like it does look a bit weird, but this is like the, you know, the non-cutscene derpy face version of Sora, the in-game model, as you can see. Then Kingdom Hearts 3 had something very similar. Yeah, I've noticed all these like knight art, like Golem Heartless in some way, shape, or form. They seem to like be either they're all blocking, I guess, at the moment. Or they're all blocking or like getting ready to like shoot attacks from like their hands backwards. Don't know what that's all about. We can see we'll get to this one because it's the same on the English one, so we'll go into an actual. It says the same stuff on both. Anything in the background we can notice here? Heartless is seeming to be doing like a diving attack, like it's forming a sword. So it seems like the Heartless here can also create different things here. So I know how in the trailer we have Sora like creating like using the Heartless like to take parts of its power and then create like, this random drill attack. It looks like potentially the Heartless is gonna have more, I guess, Terminator style, like forming your weapon, like your hand into like a scythe or whatever, or like a knife, and having that to attack, and then maybe Sora can use that to like create his own weapons, like maybe have like another like a scythe or a blade or whatever gun and drill. We'll see. We get some like little nice Keyblade chain animations here. I thought the chain's gonna play quite a lot of part here, but you know it's actually not part of the chain itself. This is a construct that Sora has made potentially with the build mode. Don't know yet. Perhaps this is like a new type of thing we see with the skill bar, which actually going on to that, if we zoom out a little here, we can see a new HUD for Sora. Let me see if we can. Yeah. We see the new HUD for Sora here is very much different. I think we see it in this, yeah. So as you can see here, we have quite a lot different between the original HUD and the new one. So Sora's icon, of course, being different here, and I believe that the magic has it's kind of similar, I guess. Yeah, the magic bar has changed. I think the health may have changed as well. Yeah, there's very early in development stuff. This looks more, you know, it's in there. We have like a nice white indicator here. Very like to tell you exactly where your health is. I don't think a lot of other games do that. It's just like green bar at the end, and the EX meter has been kind of done like how focus is in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's just been the whatever. I guess we're calling it the focus meter, or the let's call it the EX meter for now. But yeah, it seems like it's just been done how Kingdom Hearts 3's focus meter was. So it's just wrapping around Sora's icon here. So it looks like this probably will just be focus again, I imagine. And they're just calling it, I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called EX in Japan. Not entirely too sure. So if you know, let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's dissect, because after this is all the same, so we'll just stick to the English version. We see the other side here of the English version, which looks to be literally the same fight, just turned 180 degrees. I think literally just this is the other, like the other way to this side. I'm loving like little bits of greenery here on the side. I'm quite liking that. It's very lively, I guess. I hope these streets are populated when you're not fighting anything. I would like a more populated world or something I quite liked about Kingdom Hearts 3 compared to like 2 and Birth by Sleep, is the worlds just seemed, these arena fighter just seemed empty, like you were the only person in the world. Big problem with that, but Kingdom Hearts 3 did fix that in some places, especially like Kingdom of Corona. So yeah, we're seeing more of this, like this flow motion chain ability. I'm curious how you're gonna get it off, I guess. And we do actually, I realize this is the first time we're seeing the quadratum command menu, I believe. Yeah, because it was just a very generic, bland menu here. So whether this is the entire, like maybe quadratum will be split into sections, and we'll get a different command menu on whatever section we go through, because we don't know how Disney World's are going to work yet for Sora, if he's even going to get any. Maybe I'll do a video about that at some point. So yeah, we're seeing more of these like, God, look at the spikes on their back. Look at that. That is pretty sick. And we get like, yeah, they're like very squash and stretch. I'm noticing from these guys, like enlarging their hands and creating weapons from them. We're seeing more of these, what I'm just going to call guard Heartless, I guess, because they seem to constantly be like there's not a moment where they're not having their arms up. We don't really see one without it. We're not seeing the other guys in the air. So I'm gonna see like nice little spreads from the chain abilities here. So I'm very curious. So it's like the chain disappears behind you, very similar to how Blizzago worked, or any of the Blizzard spells in Kingdom Hearts 3, where you shoot it and like a path would go along that you could flow motion on. I'm getting very much similar vibes to that, and we do have the English. Sorry, I realize I realize I'm just covering the thing. Yeah. So here's the quadratum reaction command. Sorry, I did cover that earlier. I'm excited, bro. I'm so, my heart is palpitating, bro. I can't wait for it. I'm so excited. So yeah, we have the first like look at the English quadratum reaction commands here. So we have attack, magic, items, and build. We do have similar. I think Kingdom Hearts 3 had this, but Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely did. We have the option to go into a different menu here. So we might have summons. Summons might be back. That might be the additional menu. Usually, it's just the unique one that changes. So in Kingdom Hearts 2, it was dry forms and limits that would change, and I think magic and summons would change as well if you pressed left on the D-pad. So you go to that. So maybe we get summons. Maybe we'll get an alternate for build. Who knows? I know. I think in Kingdom Hearts 3, I think it was. I think Link was just there. I don't think they had a second menu. So I don't know. I'm buying like Kingdom Hearts 3 in a hot minute. So yeah, from here on out, all the same images. So we'll just go through them one by one. Next up here, we have our girl Strelitzia, looking gorgeous as ever. We actually have a initial photo. Okay, look at the glow up. Look at that glow up on my queen. Oh my god, like that is. I mean, I hope she's a party member. I'm praying. Give her a keyblade, let her be a party member. She gets shafted in UX. Come on, give Laura. That's Laurium's sister right there. That's my goat sister. Like, give her a keyblade. Let her fight with Sora, because I'm so curious on how Sora's party is going to work. If he doesn't go to Disney Worlds, is he just going to be on his own? Which I guess makes sense. There is maybe Yuzora could be a party member. We don't know yet. But yeah, we see a very, very, very good glow up from Strelitzia here. The lighting looks magnificent. Throughout all of this, the lighting looks amazing. Especially in one we'll get to in a second. But yeah, Strelitzia here. We got a telephone. Front and center image, by the way, on both. Telephone. This is some like cryptic Nomura shit, I imagine. What could it mean? Who knows? But calling, I don't know. I can't. My brain is too fried at the moment. What that? Maybe it's just an image of a phone. Maybe it's this, why the curtain's blue situation, but it's Nomura, so I don't know. It's very, 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 very intriguing. To like this probably it's the center image for a reason. Like you think they would put like Sora as a center image here, but my god, like I want to know what significance this has, or will calling make a good play? Like, is this integral? Because it looks like this is in Sora's room in Quadratum, so potentially we get like we call people. Maybe we call Strelitzia to like have her as a party member. We don't know. Maybe phone calls are important in this world. Like calling is maybe a theme. The power of calling could be a similar thing to the power of waking. I don't know. I'm literally grasping at straws here, so we'll swiftly move on. Our first bit of look, I think probably potentially one of the most interesting images in the trailer is the Mickey one. Of course, like I said, it is literally like a frame difference in both versions, so there's nothing really notable, and we'll just stick to the English one. We have Mickey here in, I think what looks to be the... Actually, you know what? This is slightly more zoomed out. We can see this, we'll scroll on here, yeah. We can see his logo here. Let's see if we can zoom in on this a bit more. We can see this nice little logo. So it's slightly more zoomed out in comparison. So, or the camera's just turned slightly. So we see this nice little logo here. I don't believe we've seen this before, but if I had to guess, and based on the end of Kingdom Hearts Remind, Mickey is going to Scholar Asylum, so this would make sense to be the libraries of Scholar, to look up anything about unreality or world of fiction or whatever, anything it needs. It's like we're having like the fact that it just says attack here for Mickey, no magic. I'm noticing this might be a POG. It's like a platforming session, very Kingdom Hearts 1. I've noticed. It could be a very Kingdom Hearts 1 era. It's more platforming focused, which I won't mind. I'm not the controversial. I'm not the biggest fan of how Kingdom Hearts 1 did platforming. I think it was very clunky, very stiff. But so to see some more a better engine on Unreal Engine 5, Mickey not supporting any new drip is still in the Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit. As far as I know, it's a bit crusty. The image is very crusty, so we don't entirely know. We're seeing this. Yeah, we're seeing this same like logo everywhere. It looks like here there's a red ring up there. Well, I don't know what that could mean. Potentially, this is where you're supposed to go, like the end of objective marker, and of course the obvious. Mickey is going from chandelier to chandelier. It looks like here, trying to get around. The fact that there's an attack prompt there means that like, are there going to be enemies here? If so, why are we not allowed to use magic? I'm assuming the attack's just there for the sake of having something in the bottom command for command. Also, you will notice that it's a generic attack command. We don't have a actual... I'm assuming it's to not give anything away at the moment, or maybe it's just because it's Mickey and not Riku. I don't know, Mickey and not like a main character like Sora. So this could just possibly mean like scholars, and this might not be scholar depending on the command menu. Could just be a placeholder. Could just be because we're playing as Mickey and not Sora. Because Sora, I think in Kingdom Hearts 3, everyone apart aside from Sora didn't get I think even Riku didn't get a custom reaction command menu. Command menu, I don't know, I think reaction command menu in the Realm of Darkness. So I don't know, could be anything, but I'm like 99%. I shouldn't say that. I'm like 50% sure this is Scala, based on the ending in Kingdom Hearts 3. Anyway, let's move on. We'll save our precious boy for last. I'll have to zoom out here and scroll down a bit. You kind of can't see it. There you go. Very small one. We have these like light beams going towards the Heartless, the giant Heartless here. The dark side, I guess. The advanced dark side, I guess. I don't know what we call them now. But we see these two beams of light. The sky is a lot more dark about it, a lot more clouded than it was in the original trailer. You see, like it's very cloudy, but it's like day cloudy. This is like very like the dark, like thunder clouds. Like it really is blocking out the light. And then you see, I don't know what these two lights are for. There's nothing to say here. Is it holy magic? Is it light magic? Is it people? Is it Sora? Is that Sora and Strelitzia? Potentially, like they've got some power, like similar to how like you see like a heart move and like the power, using like the power of waking or whatever, like in Kingdom Hearts 3 and Melody of Memory. Could be, we don't know. We see, zoom back in now. Whatever the fuck this is, like this is, I don't know. Like this Sora standing in what looks to be, because the cars are very much in an abandoned state, so it looks like it's during the section with the dark side fight. So it looks like this is going to be an actual thing that is happening in the game, because typically when you see the first trailer for something, especially in Kingdom Hearts, usually isn't in the final game. I know Kingdom Hearts 3 had like a lot of sections in early development that just weren't in the final game, and I originally thought that the dark side fight was just there to show off it's Kingdom Hearts 4. But it looks like the dark side fight is going to be a thing in the game, in the same fashion that it showed in the trailer. So this looks like to be the aftermath of the dark side trailer, because a lot of it's very bright, very light, and you see all these like light speckles around everywhere. No idea what it is. Could it be a Master of Masters showing himself? Don't know. Very, very strange, very cryptic. Hello, butting in again very quickly. I literally, the moment I stopped recording, I looked at this image, I was just staring at this image, and I realized that both of the bottom two images you see here, that blue light's, like I say, oh, is it Sora and Strelitzia using their hearts to do it? And then I immediately didn't realize that, oh wait, there is literally a guy who's coming to Quadram who leaves in like an orb of light, and it's Riku. Like, that blue light is probably Riku. And maybe even like, this is the image next to it is Riku like appearing, like crashing down. That blow of light just comes in. But yeah, this is like my prediction now. That blue light is probably Riku, and that yellow light is probably Sora, and they're probably just gonna like team up to like do the like the darkness type, maybe like use the combined keyblade, kick the shit out of this guy. I don't know. So maybe that means party members Sora, Strelitzia, and Riku for the game. That would be peak. I want that. But yeah, let's start into check real quickly. At the very end, we see Sora's new look. I will pull up. I guess we can show. I don't think we're not gonna get a smooth version of him right now because YouTube's awful compression. We'll use probably a better one is when he wakes up. There we go, much better. So big thing I noticed, and it's because I'm a Soriku head, and I believe like Neko theory and all that whatnot. His necklace is much smaller. Look at the size of that. Compare look at the chunkiness of the crown on the necklace compared to now. It's just minuscule. Like it barely covers him. He's broadened out more as well. Like he seems more broad, and his jack it just looks like he just looks better. Him and Stratus just look better. Very nice, very Noctis-y. You know, you can just tell like it just looks 1,000 times better. I'm loving the jacket design, like the improvements are there. The more like it just looks more like look at the lines in the jacket. Like it's kind of there. You can see him here, but like this looks so much like this looks like real clothing. Like it's getting very close to like it's just like real clothing on a cartoony character. Like you can see these little stitch lines and oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. If you guys are excited as I am, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will be doing more Kingdom Hearts 4 updates as they come out. I might talk about Missing Link in the coming weeks. I know I just did a video saying that the video is going to be slow, but right place, right time. And hopefully we get something over the summer. Like I said, if you want to, the next video coming out will be next month probably to do with Summer Games Fest. So if Kingdom Hearts 4 is there, you will definitely know, and I'll be there to react to it. And if we get anything else, unless they drop a trailer like, I don't know, next week or something insane, and in which case I will just be reacting to it no matter what. So, yeah, let me know what you guys know, and just let me know how excited you are. I'm fanboying out so much. I fucking love this series, and it's been over 1,000 days since we've had info for this game last, so I'm just jumping at straws. I'm so excited, yeah. I'll see you guys. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.